Hi everyone, my name is Sima and welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to be testing out the L'Oreal Colorista hairsprays and seeing if they can turn my hair different colors. Sorry if my audio is a little bit off this week. I had to adjust my camera position and just like scoot it back a little bit just so I could be sure you guys would be able to see like most of my hair at least. And so it means the mic is a little further back. I don't know how that's going to affect the audio. I hope it's still good, but if it's not, I'm sorry. We should be back to normally scheduled positioning next week. So to start off, I have two colors. I have Hot Pink 100 and Blue 300. These are both shades where on the back it says it will show up on dark hair. Some of these, they don't recommend them for dark hair, but these two both say that they should be fine. Like I've sort of mentioned in other videos, I have a lot of like anxiety around my hair. There's a reason I've never dyed it before. I have like this weird, like super irrational fear of like damaging it. And so I've never really done anything to it. I just kind of let it grow out the way it is. Sometimes I'll get trims, but I really ever like rarely get haircuts. I don't dye it, but I've been wanting to kind of experiment in a way that still feels like safe to me. And even this kind of is giving me weird anxiety, even though like according to the instructions this should just wash out really quickly in the shower. So I'm hoping it'll go well, and I'm hoping if I like it, it'll kind of like unravel some of that anxiety towards like making changes to my hair. What I'm hoping it does is I hope it will give me like really like clear color. Like it's really hard to get products that are not meant to be permanent or even like semi-permanent like to show up on darker hair. So I'm actually hoping this will A, show up, and B, ideally not leave my hair with a texture that makes me really uncomfortable. I don't like my hair to feel like tacky. I don't like it to feel sticky. I don't want it to feel like it's like chunked together and like I can't just run my hands through it. I like touch my hair a lot, so if it's like that, it kind of will not be my sort of thing. I'm also hoping it'll obviously like dry fully and won't transfer around, and I'm obviously hoping it's easy to use and not gonna make a huge mess. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna take like two chunks in the front and like do like that e-girl thing where you just have like dyed streaks in the front, like one on each side, and then I might, depending on how much I have left, also kind of just do like the ends of the rest of my hair. I'm gonna do pink on this side and blue on this side, which I guess is kind of like Harley Quinn-y, but I was not consciously taking inspiration from her. I'm not a big DC girl, so I actually don't know anything about Harley Quinn, but girl has a good color scheme, so if I end up looking like her or people think I'm trying to like imitate her, that's totally fine with me. So the thing with me is I have both dark hair and hair that has like a lot of like, it's wavy, curly, whatever you want to call it. It's not like the curliest hair you can get obviously, but it like still has like a good amount of like curl. And I found products like this are usually really hard to get show up on curly hair and still have your hair like look good. Like I think when your hair is straight, it's a lot easier to just put products on it and still have it like feel like hair. Whereas like a lot of the times products like this will either like frizz out your hair really bad when it's got like movement to it, or it'll like give you a lot of like weird texture or like dry it out, or it just like doesn't look good. Or if your hair is dark, it just like won't show up. So having a double whammy of like wavy, curly, and dark hair is like, it's really hard to find products like this. I tried Poser Paste from Hayley Williams' Good Dye Young, and like I really wanted that to work so bad because I loved the concept. I loved like the ingredients. I loved the ethics behind the company. Like I just thought it was gonna be like I really wanted that to work, but it just like did not. Like, I don't know if I just like was not applying it properly, but I swear I watched like every video tutorial you could do on that and it just like was not working for me. And so I kind of gave up on that pretty quickly. I still have like my blue Poser Paste at home, but it didn't give me the results I wanted. I'm really hoping this will be different from that because that was like a big disappointment. I really wanted that to work. Okay, so I have a towel on the back of my chair. I also have this pink one that I'm now going to put around my shoulders to hopefully shield my sweater from getting any sort of hair color on it. Actually, I really don't have towels that are like long enough for my hair, to be honest with you, but hopefully this will get the worst of the damage. The other thing is my hair is like freshly washed. Like this is day one. I washed my hair this morning. So I'm really hoping this doesn't like horrendously ruin it, because usually I don't like to wash my hair too often. So if this really like messes my hair up and makes it look terrible, I'm gonna be really sad because it means I'm gonna have to do another wash, and I just did one. And I actually think the curls look pretty okay. Okay, so I'm gonna read the instructions. It says how to apply. Place a towel around shoulders, shake well before use, spray 10 to 15 centimeters away from dry hair, color dries in minutes. What to expect. The lighter your hair, the more vibrant your color results. All over coloring may require more than one can. May transfer but washes off easily. Okay, let's shake these. I'm gonna follow the instructions exactly as they say and just like hope for the best. God, I feel like my hair is like all in my face. This is why my hair is always like pinned back or up or something, because when it's just loose and I don't even have like a headband on, it just like gets in my eyes so badly. Let's do the little strands in front first. I'm gonna separate my hair. I'm gonna take this bit, this bit, and put the rest of my hair back with this like clip and just like hold it out of the way for now. Just check in the mirror what this looks like. This might be a little bigger than I wanted, but that's okay. I think I might actually take a little bit off of this one. Oh, I feel so bad. I have to like ruin so many of my curls to get the amount I want. Okay, yeah, I think that's better. That seems more even. So these are the two sections I'm gonna use. Okay, so I've separated my hair. I've put the rest of it back. And these are the two sections I'm gonna do. So like I said, I'm gonna do blue on this side, pink on this side. I have a sheet of paper that I'm gonna hold behind my hair to hopefully like minimize how bad it spreads. It says that it washes out pretty easily, so I'm not too worried, but you know, better safe than sorry. Okay, so I guess let's just do this. I'm gonna have a mirror here so I can hopefully see what I'm doing. I'm not wearing glasses either, so like I'm maybe asking for disaster. I'm so stressed. Oh god, is there like something I have to pop off? Or I'm just gonna do like a little test, like, ah! Okay, so it literally just sprays on like spray paint. Okay. Oh god, okay. I'm so stressed out. Why am I so stressed about this? Okay. Oh no. I feel like I've made like a horrible mistake. Alright, let's do this. My hair is so goddamn long too. Like, oh Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna do the bottom first because I can actually see that. And then we'll just work our way up. Ah! Oh god, I really do have to, I think, hold my hair because this is not gonna work otherwise. Is there a way to hold my hair in front of this? Oh, hey, the bottoms of my hair actually look blue. Excellent. All right. Oh god. Okay. I hope you guys can see. All right, so. Oh, this is like, is this close enough? I feel like I just have to give up on holding the paper if I want to really get like all the hair that I'm trying to get. And then I can just like wash my hair at hand, I guess. I feel like I'm getting this on my phone, so I'm gonna move that. This is so stressful. Oh, my hands are so cold. It's because of the nitrogen, I think, in the can. Okay, I'm gonna flip my hair just to get the back. Jesus Christ, okay. And then I guess just like, oh god, this little bit at the top is just gonna be like, there's like frost on the tip. Like nitrogen is crazy. Oh my, look at my hand. Oh no, look at my hand. Oh Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm just gonna look for any more like patches. And then I'm just gonna like do what I do when I usually like put product in my hair and just like hold it and then just like let the curl fall out. Oh, that's really fun. I actually, okay, this is crazy. This is like actually nuts. And I don't know if I actually prevented the blue spray from going anywhere, but this is so funny. Oh, this is fun, okay. I guess I'm just gonna leave it to dry. I don't know what to do with this hand. Oh, it transfers so bad. Like, look at this. Yeah, this is like not, this is all over me. I'm gonna wash my hand and I'll come back. Hi gang, I'm back. This came off pretty easily. Like, it's like, there's still like blue on my hand, but I just like was not scrubbing as hard as I could. I think if you really like were dedicated to scrubbing, you get it off pretty easily. My sink now looks like I murdered a Smurf in it, but that's okay, we'll deal with that. All right, I'm gonna put this lid back on for now. Although I feel like I used a lot. Like I feel like I already, like I used half the bottle just on this. I actually don't know if I'm gonna end up going back and doing the ends of my hair. Let's move on to the pink for now. I'm gonna do another practice spritz. We're just gonna focus on this chunk of hair. Okay, I'm just gonna do what I just did and just kind of, I planning to use the paper as a shield, but I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work with this angle. I'm just gonna have to hope for the best. Cool, 10-15 centimeters and just go. Yeah, I think the hand just needs to be involved in this, and your hand is gonna get cold and colored, but that's okay. Oh god, my hand's so cold. Oh god. It really does make your hands freeze. Like, oh, that like burns actually a little bit. Like, I don't know how good that is for you. This actually, the blue one didn't really have like, oh god, I look like you can't see me at all. I'm sorry, this is gonna be the weirdest video. The blue one didn't really smell like anything. This one smells like something, but I can't tell you what it is. Like, I can't not tell you what this smells like, but it smells like something. It doesn't smell like spray paint, but it smells like something. Okay, let's do the side. This is the harder side because I can't actually like see what the hell I'm doing, and I'm worried it's gonna go on my face. Jesus Christ, this is so scary and stressful. I don't know why, but it is. Same thing, I'm just gonna like take this up and then just hold it in place to kind of remind the curl of what it's supposed to look like. I think the blue was a lot more successful than the pink, but I don't know if the blue is more successful because I could just see this side better than I could see this side, but it definitely just showed up way more, which kind of does follow my belief. That's the reason why the color I want to dye my hair, if I ever actually do dye my hair for real, is blue, is because I just think blue would show up the best and also just like complement what I currently have going on better. I just feel like the pink is just not pink enough, you know? Ow, this like actually, like I don't think this is good for you. Like in large quantities, this is burning my hands so bad. I don't know if is there a better way to do this? It just says like place a towel around your shoulders, shake well, spray away from dry hair, color dries in minutes. That's all it says. It doesn't say like protect your hands or wear gloves or anything. But I also just feel like just spraying it without the shield just makes your hair like blow away, you know? Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I definitely got pink on this side. Oops, can I fix that by spraying some blue like on it? All right, I'm gonna wash my hands and be back. Hello, I'm back. So this is not like the most refined job. I think I could do better if I had like a full length mirror in front of me. I wasn't trying to like pose for camera. I was just in front of like a full size mirror. I have this like tiny one that I've been trying to use. I've also been trying to like make sure I don't spray it on like my chair or like the table I'm using. And I'm like, if I was just in a bathroom that I didn't have to worry about getting dirty and I had like a full length mirror and like, you know, just other stuff, I think it would be a little easier. But the color is like pretty good. Like I'm not unhappy with how much it showed up. I'm gonna let this down and just like mix my own hair in to see how that looks. So I will say now, like it's been a few minutes and especially like this side by now should be pretty dry. I don't think it's really like transferring all that much. There's like little bits of powder coming off on my hands, but nothing like crazy. It's not too bad. And it does feel pretty dry. In terms of like texture, like it does make your hair feel like there's something on it, like just like a layer of like dust, which I think is just how this works. Like I can't think of any kind of product like this that's like temporary, but that doesn't make your hair feel like there's something like coating it, because that's what's happening. Something is coating your hair. But it's not the worst. Like I can still move my hair. My curls weren't like they don't have the same, I think, shape that they had before, but they're not totally like flattened. Like they still like have distinct like movement to them. I think you can just notice my frizz a little more, but I think that's just, again, by virtue of just it being coated with something, and you can see like little individual strands that are coated better than like a full curl that's coated. It doesn't feel terrible. It does get on your skin. Like I stained like right where my part is, there's a little bit of blue on my skin, but it's very easy to get off. I also got a little bit on my forehead, but I just covered it up with like, I took my like foundation brush and I just like dabbed on top of it and it covered up really easily. And if it's anything with the hands, they'll come off really easily. I'm just gonna pin these two strands back just to like get my hair out of my face and see like what that looks like. I feel like a cartoon character in a really fun way. So now I'm kind of tempted because I'm like, I was gonna do the rest of my hair, but I actually really like how this looks, and I'm like, should I leave it like this or should I just like go ham on with what's left? Like I don't have very much left. Maybe I should. You know what? Like life on the edge. Like the whole purpose of this exercise is for me to like not care as much about what I'm doing to my hair. This is all gonna just wash out. So I can just like, I'm just gonna go ham on like the bottoms, I think, just for fun, just with like whatever's left. And whatever happens, like happens, I guess. Wait, actually I should get the towel back up because the towel will actually be essential here. So I've got like this side of my hair, what's not already dyed, and I'm just gonna take like, I think from like here and spray that. So when you're doing like bigger bits like this, you actually can lay it on the paper and just like spray that way, and it's a little easier to control, because when it's just like a little bit of hair and you put it on the paper, it just like blows away. But with a bigger bit, because there's just more weight to it, you can just kind of hold it and spray. Flip it. Jesus Christ, this is so messy. That's one side done. I'm just not gonna touch it for now. I probably should scrunch it actually, but I just don't want to. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side. I'm just gonna take the blue bit, separate it, and then take what's left from this side of my hair and just lay it out on the sheet of paper. I'm just doing this on the table. It's easy with the flat surface. What I've been doing is I'm just holding the sheet of paper flat. I put the, like as far as I want it to dye on here flat, and then I just spray. And then I like flip the hair over and spray the other side is what I've been kind of doing. This is really hard to like get in frame, so I'm hoping what I am getting is good. So this is what the sheet looks like now that I'm done with it. So I can tell these are both almost empty, and if I wanted to do the entirety of my hair, I would need like at least one more bottle of hairspray, if not more. I think if I wanted to do all of my hair and have it completely coated, I would need like 4 for my hair, because these is 2 and they're both almost empty. And I have so many patches of hair, you can see like I have the entirety of like the top part of most of my hair still not covered. So you would need to go through quite a lot of these to do your whole hair, I think. I also just think they work better in patches. Like when the 2 bits I did in the front were actually like separated them and made sure to like spray them very carefully. I just think those bits seem to have like retained their curl and their shape a little bit better than like these bottom bits that I kind of like haphazardly sprayed. They kind of just seem to have clumped a little bit. The frizz is really prominent now. They just don't look as good, I think, as they did before. Whereas these 2 bits, like they still look okay. Overall, I'm not unhappy with any of this actually. I think it looks cute. I think again, if I had to do this again, I would have probably just done the 2 bits in the front and left it like at that. Like I think less is more here. I think that would have been just a really fun pop of color, very like cartoon character. But I still would have had like the rest of my hair, which right now I'm kind of missing. Like I feel like the two patches where I did it from the top sort of are blending into the bottom halves of these bits that I did. Whereas I kind of liked the contrast of having like the 2 streaks and then the rest of my hair being one color. I think if like when I wash this out, if I get more of these and I want to do it again, I think that really is the move, is just to do the 2 pieces. I think that looked really cool. Overall, I think I'm gonna come a little closer so you guys can sort of see like texturally what this is doing to me. I don't know if the lighting is gonna be like really off or what, but hi. I'm trying to get it to focus. I don't know if I'm in focus or not. I hope I am, but I don't know if you guys can tell, like texturally, this part, like it's all pretty dry looking. Like it looks dry, and my hair was very well moisturized in the shower today. It's just like this will make your hair look dry, and I think curly hair just has a tendency, it retains less like moisture and just in general by default looks drier. So this isn't like helping, but I think it's like a fun little temporary thing. Like I'm not about to burst into tears. I don't regret doing it or anything like that. Yeah, so I guess my final thoughts on this product, now that I've kind of like I've styled my hair a little bit, like, and just gave it time to dry. I think it's fun, honestly, like that. Well, I'll have to see how much transfers onto my pillow, because it does seem to like transfer quite a bit. It's nothing crazy. It does seem to wash off very easily with just like soap and water, so it's not like gonna stain. Like I said, it does show up on dark hair, obviously. It can be used in a way that looks okay on like textured hair. I think if you are like someone who is averse to actually dyeing your hair with like actual like hair dye, this is like a fun option. The one thing is it's very hard to control. I think it looks best on small patches, but I also think it's very hard to actually like manipulate, because it's spray instead of like a powder or something you can like put on with your like a brush or your fingers. It's really hard to really like manipulate it into the space you want without like holding it and then spraying, and then that just really like freezes your hand and dries it up with like the nitrogen. So it's a little hard to use. It's a little messy, but like ultimately I think like if you just want your hair to have color in it, it works. It works on dark hair, it works on curly hair. I'm not mad at it, frankly. Like this is really fun. I understand that urge that people have when they like dye their hair once to just like start dyeing it over and over, like never stop, and like have like, I kind of want to have like a new shade of this in my hair like every week, but it's like not feasible. But I still can't bring myself to go over the edge of like actually dyeing it a color, because then I feel like you have to like either constantly be dyeing your hair or just like let it fade and look really gross. And I don't want to do either of those things, but this is like really fun for just like a temporary change of pace. I'm having a great time. Like I want to go take selfies. I feel very cool. I'm very disappointed that I have nowhere to go. I'm just gonna go to bed now, or I'm gonna edit a video with this hair and then go to bed. But I think it looks like fun. It's cute. It's fun. It's fresh. I feel like a cartoon character. Like I get it, you know? Like I get it. I get the hair dye thing. I get having colors in your hair just being so fun. It's really fun. Look how cute I am, you guys. Like I think genuinely, I'm feeling very good about myself right now. I think my makeup paired really well with what's happening here. I just think it's fun. It's a fun, wholesome, good time. I highly recommend it. I'm rambling now, so I'm going to end this video, but I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions about like just the application or how it feels, I can try to answer them in the comments below, so just like leave a comment. If you like this video, just hit the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate that. If you like me, if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. I post new videos every Wednesday. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you guys all next week. Bye!